Hey guys, it's Nabil. I am back from the trip to Germany where I got to attend Gamescom and try Fatal Fury City of the Walls for an extensive amount of time. For 4 days, I've been going every day and playing the game as much as I can. And while I will do a video where I talk about how the game feels and what I think about it from an overall perspective, in this video I want to talk about a specific feature. It is a big feature and I have more information about it that I want to share with you. Now, I want to talk about the clone option or the clone feature that was announced during the last trailer of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. But before I do that, please like this video because it truly helps its views and the channel overall. Subscribe if you have not done so, and take that notification bell because I will be dropping more videos during this week. So the clone feature, right? The AI generated clone is a feature that is not new to fighting games. In fact, the first time I've seen it, as far as myself, was a long time ago. I think it was 2006, so that's a lot. That's a very long time ago. That was in Virtua Fighter 5. And at the time, I think it did work okay, but there was no way of, verifying it because the data was taken from the arcade version, the training was done in arcade version of the game, and we had some players, ghosts, that's what they were called, and you can train against these different ghosts, and it was a great feature. And then we haven't seen it for a very long time. Now in Samurai Showdown, the ghost feature was announced, however, it did not work well. And we're gonna talk about why I think it didn't work well and why this one is different. Then Tekken 8 came out recently this year, and it also has a ghost feature where you upload your ghost and fight against other ghosts. So when we saw the video, when we saw the trailer, a lot of us were excited. Many of us were excited. I was very excited to hear that. Some people were worried because the ghost feature did not really work when it came out in Samurai Showdown. However, I got a chance to sit down and talk to game producers and directors Yasuyuki Oda and Joshua Weatherford, and we talked specifically, I asked them specifically about this feature, why it didn't work in Samurai Showdown, and why what's the hopes that we have for this one. And I have some information to share as well as some features of this interesting feature. And first of all, why did it not work in Samurai Showdown? Well, from what I understand, and again, this is just looking at things, this is not something that they told me, the way the ghost was trained in Samurai Showdown is completely different from how the ghost or the clone is trained in City of the Wolves. In Samurai Showdown, the ghost was trained, your ghost was trained based on everything you do in the game. The arcade mode, the training mode, the online, everything. So when you go and you go into training mode and you're just messing around with buttons, that's also reading and learning from that. So it doesn't differentiate, it did not differentiate between an actual match and just you messing around with buttons. And that's why I believe we had some ghosts who were just doing random stuff, just pressing buttons and stuff like that. Also, it's machine learning, and the capabilities of the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox at the time is not the same as this brand new consoles and brand new hardware. And the other difference is that as I said, the Fatal Fury City of the Wolves clone are only trained from your online matches. When you're giving it your best and you're fighting for winning, for survival, that's how the machine learning is analyzing your place and that of your enemy. And that's how it creates a ghost of you, and you can decide which ghost you wanna build based on what sort of gameplay. So if you didn't play a match well, you were maybe distracted by a phone, kids, friends, whatever, you can actually decide to not have that match be used in training your clone. So that's very specific, and this I believe will make a huge difference. Now, people got a little bit worried when Yasuyuki Oda said to me that they're building on the idea of the Samurai Showdown ghost, and they're building from that to this, because a lot of people again are freaking out because the ghost did not work in Samurai Showdown. What he meant to say is that it's the same idea and they're building on it. It's just not only are you fighting a ghost, but then there's a lot of options. In fact, what you can do is you can look at your replays. So it's confirmed, by the way, that the game is going to have a way to view all or most of your replays. And by looking at your replays, you can decide, let's say you fought someone and he beat the crap out of you online. So what you want to do is you want to train against that guy. What you can do is download their ghost data and fight and train against them in the clone or ghost mode. And then you keep playing, train against them and fight and try to get, and try to learn how to play against that player. And I think that's a huge thing. This is really good. If it's gonna push a little bit the level of competitive play for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, and I love that. Now, there's another thing that I hoped is going to be in the game, but unfortunately it isn't. It's the ability to look for specific characters or players' clones. So let's say, and I gave them this exact same example, let's say, I'm training to fight in the SWC, and I know I'm going to fight Xiaohai, for example, which is not going to happen. But let's say I want to go and look for Xiaohai's clone in the game and train against that. And unfortunately, it's a bit disappointing, but they said that it's not currently planned for the game, maybe in the future. So I really hope that people are gonna ask for this feature and that it's going to happen, because I think it's amazing. I want to play against someone, I want to train against. I see someone online, beating or winning a tournament. I'm like, oh my god, this guy plays so good. I want to really play against them. Obviously, I can't because different continent and whatnot. But I can just go and look for them and download their clone data and fight against them. It's not the same, obviously, but it gives you an idea. Fighting against that person, or that virtual image of that person. I think it's really a huge opportunity, and I really hope they're gonna add it, as I said. But this is a very, very promising feature in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, and it shows that the game is going to not only, as we said, it has the episode of Southtown, it has single player content, which we didn't have before in modern SNK games, it has the online modes, ranked, unranked, rollback, cross-platform, which is amazing, but it also has this, which really I believe it's going to push. It's going to absolutely push people into the competitive scene as you get to play against more people. If you don't have good connection, someone you can play against that person. But again, I hope they're gonna add the ability to search for specific players, because that will be a game changer. So I hope they do that. But all in all, as I said, I am absolutely stoked and happy about this feature. And I can't wait to see more about it. They have the video that you can see here is on the website, so it gives you a little bit of idea where you see like the ghost, where you're gonna download it, train against, etc. So pretty awesome. What do you guys think about the clone mode or the clone feature in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, you guys stay safe.